Hello the internet. It is Thursday the 4th of August 2016. This is our absolute last day in the United States of America. We have to check out of the Bennett house, get back up into Vancouver. Got one more night left in van, and then tomorrow, that's a rocket. We fly back to Australia. What do you got there, Gav?
That's my house key and my work locker key. Why is it on the other side of the world? I don't know. I meant to stash it in my laundry so that when I leave, I come back and pick it up, but there was always a risk of losing it, and I lost it.
That's the reason we came back to America.
I reckon we're coming back anyway.
He needed that key to get back into
The
his
satellites wanted a bit more of us, and I reckon the key was an excuse.
Cheryl?
It was absolutely an excuse. I hid it in a special pocket of my backpack. Just so Gavin couldn't find it.
So we are now back in Vancouver. We are staying here tonight at the City Centre Motel. There's nothing really to explain. This is basically a pit stop on the way to the airport. Maybe we'll catch a sunset, and then yeah, tomorrow we're going back to Australia. Mixed emotions of sadness, happiness, and tiredness, I guess. It's been a pretty full-on 3 weeks, as you've seen. Feeling a little bit emotional. Not in the good way, like when we saw the beautiful Rockies. Just up a ways from the hotel is, guess what you'd say, the beginning of False Creek? Creekside Park, I think it's called. Downtown over there. I was hoping to get a sunset, but it's gonna look, well, I mean, it might look okay, but for our last night in Vancouver, last night in Canada, I thought I should come down and just chill myself. Gav's gone off on a mission to go and find a place where he used to live, or I think, no, Fuge lived there, and Gav might have lived with him for a little while. So I've come down here, no real plan, just to wander. And that pretty much brings the 3 and a bit weeks vacation in Canada to a close. Beautiful Vancouver, still got a deep place in this heart. Fantastic city. We've had, am I gonna summarize everything right now, or maybe on the plane with Gav later? For me, I'm gonna do a quick summary and say scenery, nature is absolutely off its tits in this country. It's incredible. Like some of the most natural beauty I've seen anywhere in my entire life. And it's all super accessible. If you're thinking of a natural holiday and you can afford the 20 hours on a plane, you get to Canada and you just get a car and you just head that way. It's incredible. Other side highlights for me, definitely the Seattle crew. That was super, super welcoming. You guys have made brand new friends, and that's thanks to Gav and a road trip that happened 17 years earlier. Fantastic to catch up with some YouTubers, Jamie and Mr. David Archer. You guys, it was awesome to meet you and put faces to names, and now not just watching vlogs but knowing who makes them. It's pretty sweet. I want to touch on the Hotel Pinnacle Vancouver Harbourfront. Looked after us very, very nicely. They're just over the ways here. That was incredible to have those guys on our side and helping us out. Love to come back in the winter and check out the mountains when they're covered in snow. That'll be an entirely different experience, but it's something that I would love to do. To the airport, man. Vancouver Airport.
Sure. Let's go to Abbotsford.
This ends our time in Canada the same way it began, in a cab. No, not the same way, the reverse of that. In a cab back to the airport. You heard my piece last night about how I felt. Let's find out exactly how Gav feels. How do you feel about leaving Canada, man?
I'm quite happy to leave. It's been fun, but it's I think it's mission accomplished really. Back to my other life.
Thank you very much, sir.
Have a good day.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
How are you? Hello.
Thank you.
We're traveling together to Sydney, Australia.
How many luggage are you checking in?
One each.
One each, okay.
I'll take an aisle seat at the back of the plane, if possible.
You are sitting 60, which is two-seater together, island window. Today boarding time 2:25.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good flight.
Thanks a lot. See ya.
Can you put your laptop in a separate tray, please?
I can. And
No, actually, no, that should be fine. Let's put it in.
What have we here?
We are doing Johnny
We're about to leave Canada. We should try some of this.
It's like a smoky, sweet,
Like
spicy,
Lagavulin-esque.
not Lagavulin.
Not smoky like that.
No. None of the Johnny Walkers are that comparable to like an Islay.
You heard it from the man.
You heard it from the man right here.
Big Lagavulin fan.
Cool, man. Yeah, no, Lagavulin's fantastic. This is probably the most comparable to like a single malt from Islay.
So if you were to recommend one that tasted similar to the Lagavulin, which one would you
I would go
recommend?
Platinum, absolutely.
Can I try that then?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Here we go. Yeah, man.
Cheers, buddy.
All right. That is really smooth. Hasn't got that after bitterness that Lagavulin would have.
No.
Damn.
Super easy to drink. Did you want to try any other ones?
I'll go with just that, man, to be honest, because I don't want to ruin that flavour in my mouth. Man, thank you so much,
All
dude.
right, buddy. All the best.
Take care.
Take care, man. Cheers.
How come Gav didn't want free whiskey? Why would Gav not want free whiskey? I don't even know where Gav went. I had free whiskey, Gav didn't. How come he didn't want free whiskey?
I don't really feel like a whiskey.
That is the first time I've heard that man say those words. I don't really feel like a whiskey. Add the word free in there, something's wrong.
I'd actually rather pay money and not have to listen to the spiel than listen to the spiel.
I knew that was probably the
I
problem
was
here.
just getting bored. And I just went, and it's pretty shit whiskey too.
Actually, that was pretty rad.
Johnny Walker.
That one was so sweet. Hey, this is our gate. Hello. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hello. Thank you. I didn't even hear what she said. I think it was positive though. Hello. Giddy up. Get comfy for 10.5 hours. Gonna need a drink very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed at Incheon International Airport. The local time is 5:10 p.m. Saturday, August 6th.
First leg of the journey done. 10 hours from Vancouver to Seoul. Now another 10 hours from Seoul to Sydney. I got no sleep, watched 4 movies, got a little bit drunk, and then waited for another 3 hours. It's fantastic.
Are you going to transfer to Sydney?
Yeah. Go this way. Oh, wow. Wow, we're going another way. Stop the plane. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. Wow, what service. Yeah, we left Vancouver on Friday at about lunchtime. We arrived back in Sydney Sunday at about 8 a.m. So Saturday is a complete mystery. Well, this is Saturday right now. For the next 30 minutes we are in Saturday and then it just disappears. The Langoliers came and took it.
The timekeepers of eternity, always following behind, cleaning up the mess in the most efficient way possible. By eating it.
Where it went, no one knows. Add this to your list of gripes. Actually, I haven't got a list of gripes. This is the start of the list. Boarding time has now swapped from 6:15 to 6:45 due to aircraft. We can't hear what she says when she says aircraft. I hope she's not saying aircraft malfunction, but either way, our plane is not being boarded. Those guys are struggling with their GPS. They can't find the location. Sydney, Australia is not in their list. Just gonna have to wait till they suss that out. Hello. Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Cheers. No one likes a delay. Then again, we're going to be sitting on this plane for 10 hours, so it doesn't make really much of a difference. Thank you.
Thank you. This way, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
48 minutes to Sydney. How do you feel, man? Good, man. Yeah, I actually slept, and yeah, happy to get back to my horrible, horrible real life. Damn, just got all cloudy and sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed at Kingsford Smith International Airport. The local time is 6:27 a.m. Saturday, August 7th.
So that was about 9.5 hours from Seoul to Sydney, and for the first time, I actually got about 5, maybe 6 hours sleep. I went to bed and it said 8 hours till Sydney, and I woke up and it said 1 hour 57. That's an all-round great flight. Thank you. Thank you. We definitely booked the ticket to arrive on Sunday, not Saturday. But you heard the woman clearly say 6:20 a.m. Saturday morning.
The local time is 6:27 a.m. Saturday, August 7th.
I went and spoke to Korean Air ground staff complaining that we were supposed to come back on a particular day as per our ticket, and we're actually a day early. They're not able to help me right there, so I've now got to go to customer service to flag this and potentially get a refund or a part refund. So let's go and do that. Oh, that's we're out of time. Oh, hey, thanks for checking out Gives a Minute, my YouTube channel. It's the one you just watched. If you liked it, perhaps you'd like to check out the previous minute, a random minute, or even the very first minute. Now, if you're a photographer like I am, you might get a kick out of my Lightroom 6 presets. And you can also subscribe to my channel and check out all the other social crap. You know you want to. An even longer pause this time. See you later.